Hello, I'm Alice. I live in Southeast Michigan, planting zone 6. I like to share recipes, organic gardening methods, and preserving techniques with my viewers who love to cook and garden, so therefore they get the most out of their harvest. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about vanilla beans and making vanilla sugar that I use in jams during the summer. There are two different types of vanilla beans, grade A and grade B. What I have here is grade A. The smell of this, I just took them out of the package, is incredible. They have a little bit of moisture. The length of them are longer than grade B. These are more food grade because they're plump, you can scoop the seeds out and everything like that. The grade B is more for making extracts. They're shorter, they're more dried. Vanilla is one of the most expensive spices we have, is because it's completely hand done. Over in southeast Mexico, when they have pollination done, it's done by a specific bee. Over in Madagascar, they hand pollinate it. It's a little bit more expensive because they have more hands-on. Orchids are the plant that these things come off of. It's actually a pod that comes off of an orchid plant that grows up 75 to 100 feet. It prefers being in a tree canopy so it can grab on all of the jungle trees, the perfect light, humidity, consistent weather. That's why Mexico and Madagascar are very ideal. The best pollinator though, for reals, is the bee. The other reason that vanilla is so expensive is how long it takes. It's only gonna bloom once a year, and if it's not perfectly pollinated, it'll be a waste. You have to wait till the next season. The process of curing and everything is also very labor intensive. It goes 9 months once the flower has gone, and the farmers will make sure to stay on top of it. Conditions are perfect. And then after that is all that curing process. It takes a year to process our vanilla that we eat. So don't look at vanilla the same. How I make the vanilla sugar is I take these amazing vanilla beans, slice them, the hard end off a little bit, but I don't waste it. Slice it through the center, scoop out what I can, and I put it in the sugar. But I will pour organic cane sugar into my container, layer it throughout, putting in the beans. By the way, I use 20 for this size of a container. When you buy your vanilla beans, make sure it's USDA organic certified. That way, there's no off flavors in your awesomeness of the beans and what you're making. I go through, slice them down the center. Just keep layering the sugar. So I just fill up the rest of the container with the sugar. I will take some cling wrap. Just make sure that the air is really locked out when you put your lids. Let the air out. And then what you do is you just shake this. You're gonna wanna store this in a dark, cooler place. If you have a basement, awesome, use that. That's where I put mine with all my other canned goods that are on the rack. So occasionally you're gonna shake this. That way you get the beans moving. Like I said, between 3 to 6 months. The longer you go, the better. And how I utilize it is when you have a 6-cup recipe for sugar for jam, I substitute 1 cup of this for the jam, adding that vanilla flavor that extra I can't even touch. If you really appreciated today's episode, click that like button so therefore the algorithm will work in your favor. by subscribing to the channel. You will be notified of new content. Thank you very much for viewing today.